Hello, children. Welcome to Wisdom and Grace. Today's story is about courage and God's power, and it stars a brave heroine named Deborah. Are you ready? Let's go! In the ancient land of Israel, a remarkable woman rose to lead the people of God. Her name was Deborah. A prophetess and a judge, she was chosen by God to guide Israel at a time when the nation was oppressed by the mean Canaanite king Jabin and his scary army commander, Sisera. Deborah was the first woman to ever lead Israel, following powerful judges like Ehud and Shamgar. They set high standards, but Deborah wasn't afraid. Her faith in God gave her superhero strength to face this giant challenge. Now, where did Deborah work her magic? Under a big, shady palm tree called the Palm of Deborah. People from all over Israel would come to her with their problems, and she'd solve them with God's wisdom. Imagine her like a wise queen mixed with a detective. Can you picture it? For years, Israel had turned away from God, and life became hard. King Jabin and his army crushed the people with cruel rules. But guess what? God never forgot his children. He chose Deborah, a woman overflowing with wisdom and courage, to rescue them. Where did she work? Under her famous Palm of Deborah, where crowds came with problems big and small. But Deborah didn't just give orders. She reminded everyone, God is with us even when things seem dark. One day, Deborah received a message from God. She was instructed to summon Barak, a military leader, and deliver a command from the Lord. Go, take with you 10,000 men, and lead them to Mount Tabor. I will give Sisera, the commander of Jabin's army, into your hands. Barak, though brave, was hesitant and said, If you go with me, I will go, but if you don't, I won't. Deborah, full of wisdom, agreed to go with him, but warned that the honor of the victory would not be his. The Lord will deliver Sisera into the hands of a woman, she said. Deborah's leadership was not about seeking glory, but about fulfilling God's will. Together with Barak, she gathered 10,000 men and moved to Mount Tabor. When Sisera learned of their movement, he gathered his 900 iron chariots and marched toward the Kishon River. At Deborah's command, Barak led his troops into battle. The Lord sent confusion among Sisera's men, and they were thrown into panic. Sisera abandoned his chariot and fled on foot, while Barak and his men pursued and defeated all of Sisera's army. Not a single man was left standing. Sisera fled to the tent of Jael, the wife of Heber the Kenite, seeking refuge. There was an alliance between Jabin and Heber's family, so Sisera thought he was safe. But Jael, driven by God's plan, welcomed him into her tent. When he asked for water, she gave him milk and covered him up, hiding her true intentions. As he slept, exhausted from the battle, Jael took a tent peg and a hammer and quietly drove the peg through his temple, killing him. The very man who had oppressed Israel was brought down by a woman's hand, as Deborah had prophesied. When Barak arrived, Jael stepped forward and said, Come, see the man who caused so much trouble. God has given us victory. Just as Deborah had promised, the mighty Sisera was defeated, not by swords, but by the courage of a faithful woman. That day, God crushed the power of King Jabin and freed Israel from fear. Because Deborah trusted God and led with wisdom, her people celebrated with songs and joy after years of suffering. What can we learn from Deborah's story? God uses brave kids too. Deborah didn't let fear stop her, and neither should you. We also learnt that true strength comes from trusting God, not chariots or armies. Know that anyone can be a hero, girls, boys, tent makers, or judges, when they follow God's plan. So remember, no matter how big your giant is, a bully, a fear, or a tough test, God can help you face it, just like He did for Deborah.
I am strong, I am brave, I am loved every day. God made me so wonderful, I can do all things, yeah! I am strong, I am brave, I am loved every day. God made me so wonderful, I can do